Microphone check, microphone check. Okay, Joyce is ready and Kenya is ready. Okay, we're about to get live. Y'all know we live right now. For those of you who don't know, shout out to our new members. I'm just checking the microphone, making sure y'all can hear me. If y'all can hear me, put your aliens in the chat. And you know how it goes. We will get started in just a minute.
Get ready, because you about to be an ATLien.
That's your being a blogger.
More than a blogger.
That's your being a blogger.
You are more than I am more than
That's your being a blogger.
all the is my son.
Okay, this shit.
I am more than a blogger.
If the blog got it, if the blog got it, if the blog got it, Michelle is here.
Yeah.
If the blog got it, if the blog got it, if the blog got it, Michelle is here.
Yeah.
Say all up, this her son.
Yes.
All up,
This her son. Yes.
say all up,
This her son. Yes.
say all up, this her son.
Like for real. All them bitches is my sons. What's up, squad? Come on in. Come on in. My glass is clear. Hey, y'all. How y'all doing? Happy Wednesday. Y'all know what today is. It's the ratings day. Okay. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Like for real. Okay. Shout out to all of my Patreon members who was in here first. Okay. I see y'all. Ahova is in here. DL Shula is in here. Okay. Sharon is in here. Everybody. Casey Parker. I see y'all. Like this video as y'all come in here too. And if you are on Facebook, go ahead and thumbs up or thumbs down, however you feeling. Okay. Can I see? Sometimes my glasses be so foggy. I be pretending I can see and I can't see nothing. Okay. Hey y'all, hey y'all. Y'all know I gotta speak to my people like I always do. The people who was first in the building, as I said before, my Patreon members, my members only. These people in the green, those are our channel sponsors. They go Quasia, Miss ATLien Stan, okay, Carla, Mickey, Kendra. Kendra, you was the first person up in here. You must have took a nap today. Kendra said, I be missing the live. I was asleep. You must have took a nap. Shout out to Kendra. Okay. Hey, y'all. They go Truly, Cynthia, and Terry, and Charlie. Okay. I would say everybody's name, but you know that would take me all day. I see Orga and Rodolfo and Sharon and Mr. Woods. They go Mr. Woods. Hey, Mr. Woods, Celine. Yes, come on in, come on in, come on in. If you are on Facebook, share it. Okay, let's get some more people in here. Okay, and if you are on the Twitters or anywhere else, share it, like it, and all of that jazz. Because you know it's more fun when we get the haters in. Oh, the haters been blowing me up, child. They be mad at me for telling the truth. I don't understand why the problem is like I don't understand why I can't speak my mind when people on the internet be speaking they mind every single day. As soon as I say my mind, then all of a sudden you bullying people. What? I can't have an opinion. I'm a strong black woman. I can't have an opinion. Oh, child. Anywho, we can disagree. Like what I'm telling y'all now, if y'all in this chat, we can disagree. But if you get disrespectful, okay, you know, I ain't above blocking people. I am not above blocking people. People been all in my damn comments all day long saying some of the most derogatory things just because I call somebody a colorist. I'm like, if they walk like a duck, quack like a duck, it's a duck. Don't get mad at me. Okay, just do your research. Anyway, I'm digressing. Hey, Stephanie, for you, Stephanie is a big baller shot caller. Okay. Y'all know today is the day. Normally we do the ratings. We look at the Real Housewives of Atlanta ratings on Tuesday. However, it was a holiday. Juneteenth was Monday officially, federal holiday. And so the ratings normally after a holiday comes out a day late. So the ratings came out today. Mm, mm, mm. It's like the Titanic, okay? It's like watching the Titanic sink. Phaedra had said that a long time ago. Y'all know what is Phaedra, okay? But Phaedra said a long time ago she didn't want to return because it was like returning to the Titanic. And speaking of the Titanic, y'all been watching this is my show summary. We ain't started yet. I'm just waiting on y'all to get in here. But y'all been watching the stuff about this submarine. The submarine has been getting on my nerves. Like, I'm like, can y'all hear the people or not? Is the people banging on the submarine or not? Find the people, okay? Find the people before all the air is gone. They said the air gonna be gone by in the morning or something. I don't know. We're counting down the thing. We're gonna talk about that. We also have on the agenda Nene and Yoni. As you know, Nene is one of my favorite people. Everybody like, Nene be paying me. I ain't got that check yet, but I'm gonna talk about I'm gonna talk about okay. I told y'all, the narcissist was narcissisting, okay, on the Instagrams the other day. I told you how they was trolling each other. Now they done trolled each other back to Peter's place, honey. We're gonna talk about that. We also gonna talk about Tamika Scott from Escape. We ain't heard her name in a while, have we? Since the Escape show went off, we're gonna talk about that. Apparently she needs some help. And Candy's fake followers. Where's these all these followers that Candy and then was talking about when they did the Escape show, and they kept on saying all these followers, we put butts in seats. Where is all the followers? Okay, like this video as y'all come in. Oh, they get mad. They be getting mad. Y'all be listen. I don't even be talking about the people. Y'all be talking about them in the chat, and I just be kikiing. This is a safe space for all my people. Y'all can talk about what y'all want to. You said you. It sounds like I wanted to fail because Nene and Portia is on the show. Who said that? Who said that? I have never said that I wanted anything to fail. Why y'all always acting like just because I speak the truth, y'all get mad at me? Can somebody explain why y'all get mad at me because y'all not watching the show? Why y'all not watching the show? That is the question. Okay, that is the question. Why aren't y'all watching the show? All y'all people who keep talking about we wanted to fail, we boycotting because of Nene, y'all doing this and y'all doing that, and you talk bad about the show and all that. Y'all could look, y'all can debunk anything I have to say. If it was as great as y'all say it was, y'all would be tuned in. Okay, y'all would be tuned in if the show was great. Yes, where is Candy's followers? Okay, I'm praying for them. Okay, well, let's go ahead and talk about this. Y'all talking about the submarine, Lord. Y'all talking about the submarine. Okay, they got live updates online. Everybody's looking at the pictures of the submarine. We trying to see what had happened. What like why was people in the submarine? The people had paid upwards of $250,000 a piece for this voyage. Okay, the voyage had actually taken place over 25 times and they felt, pretty safe. Me and my mom was talking about it earlier today, because a lot of people on the internet are saying, the people were stupid. I don't understand. It's white people problems. If, we do dumb things all the time, and I don't understand why they would spend that much money to go down to see the submarine when they could have brought the Titanic up. Okay. They saying all these things online. It's like social media to me has desensitized people to life and death. I really believe that. Like just last week, we was watching the man get ate by the shark online. They had the video of the man getting ate by the shark, and it's like people were like watching it over and over and over again. Nobody was taking it down, and it's the same thing with this. With this, everybody waiting to hear if the people died or not. And it's like these are people's family members. Y'all don't care. What if it was you? We do things all the time. Y'all be over there in Brazil and Italy and everywhere else. Look, taking all these ferries and everything. And the one day, like it was 25 times that they made the trip. Now the 26th time it was a wrap. But you never know when your day is. Now, you could be walking down the street, you could be on the bus, you could be parachuting and parasailing, you could be on a yacht, you could be on a boat. You never know. You could be above water and something happens. Okay. So my thing is, y'all need to get off y'all soapbox and quit saying that people were stupid for doing things like this when y'all do things like this every day. Okay, every day. No one had on an Apple Watch. Shoot, when you get 2 miles below the sea, you think your Apple Watch is gonna work? Look, they said that the submarine was controlled by a PlayStation controller. It was like a Nintendo controller. You push it this way, it goes to the right. You push it this way, it goes to the left. And it's like, are you serious? Is that all? And then it was bolted closed. Hold on, here it is. Let me show you the picture. It was bolted closed from the outside. I, I don't know. I would have been asking all kind of questions. This just me. I mean, I'm not blaming the victims or any of that, but I'm just like, it's bolted closed from the outside. I need a way to get out. Like even if I couldn't swim, I'ma need yes, and even if it came up to sea, like it's lost at sea, even if it was above sea level, like they still couldn't get out. Like it is a disaster. It is crazy. So it's a lot of people in there. How many people was it? Was a man, a billionaire, his son, honey, and they didn't pay all this money, and the family is frustrated and I don't know. Let me see what the people say. It says a 21-foot submersible, smaller, less powerful type of submarine that launches from a mothership began its dive, taking a group of marine experts and paying tourists. But they lost contact about an hour and 45 minutes into the ride. Tyler said, no shade. We never know when our time is, but I'm not paying to go to the bottom of it. You might not be paying to go to the bottom, Tyler, but you might pay for a boat trip that ends up on the bottom. I'm just saying. We pay for things every day. We pay for look, to jump out of airplanes. We pay to take parasailing. We pay to get on an airplane every day. We look, y'all be 2 miles into the air. Y'all and I'm just saying anything can happen below sea level, above sea level. Just pray for the people. That's all I'm saying. Just pray for the people. You said you scared for them. Never in my lifetime would I pay for that. Would you pay to go on a plane? I'm just saying. Some things, as soon as you get on board, you done lost control of everything. You can't open the door on a plane and jump out if you don't feel safe. So when you on this submarine, you can't open the door and get out. But there's that. Anyway, a group called Ocean Gate Expeditions runs the tours of the Titanic wreckage, and it's been taking place since 2021. So this is not a new thing. It's been taking place for years. So people have come and gone and come and gone. The private company, which is based out of Everett, Washington, was formed in 2009 with a focus on increasing access to ocean exploration. It is recognized as a pioneer in deep sea tourism. Interesting. Okay. They said while Ocean Gate's trips to see the Titanic wreckage have included archaeologists and marine experts, they're open to general clients who can pay $250,000 to participate. In 2017, okay, CEO Stockton Rush said he wanted to use the Titanic voyages as proof of robotic technology for oil and gas companies. So, my thing is it's going right until it goes wrong. That's all. It's going right until it goes wrong. Um Look, the internet says they don't know what went wrong. The submersible lost communication with the control crew, which is the mothership, located about 400 miles south of St. John's in Newfoundland, and they called in the Coast Guard. So there are 5 passengers on there that are unaccounted for at this time. It includes a diving expert. The Ocean Gate CEO was down there himself, the man who owns the company. Okay, and it's just interesting. British businessman Hamish Harding said on his social media that he would be joining the voyage. He previously went into space on Blue Origin's New Shepard rocket. So this billionaire been taking, he been all over the place. Look, hold on, where is it? Did I scroll up? Where is it? Hold on. There it is right there. He said he was getting ready to go. He got it on his Instagram, child. So you said that billionaire would rather spend money on unnecessary things instead of helping those in need on the shore instead of underwater. I pray and hope they are found safe. You really can't dictate how nobody else spend their money. I understand charities deserve the money, but if you made the money, you can spend the money however you want. I'm just saying, you might be rich to some people who don't have as much as you. Can't nobody tell you how to spend your money. If you want to go and buy Gucci, Louis, and Prada and fly flights all over the world and take trips down to the Titanic, you can do that. There's the mothership right there, and there it is right there. So he got this on his Instagram. You said, that's dangerous. Yeah, well, they said they heard a sound. They're saying, that when they've been told that if they ever get into a situation that they should pound on the ship every 30 minutes, to for people to aid in finding them. And so the Coast Guard is saying they keep hearing a noise, but they can't locate the where the noise is. So it's interesting. I'm praying that they find them. Okay. Who else was on this boat? Let me see. A well-known Pakistani father-son duo is also aboard, according to their family. As of now, contact has been lost with the submersible craft, and there is limited information available, said the family of Shahzada and Solomon Daywood. They said in a statement shared with news outlets, Shahzada is a graduate from Philadelphia University. Days into the search, multiple news outlets confirmed that the CEO was aboard. So, no, they said, let me see, according to Ocean Gate's website, a Titanic dive typically takes about 10 hours. Authorities estimated Tuesday morning that the vessel's supply was down to 2 days worth. So, I mean, that was Tuesday, they got Wednesday and Thursday. I don't know, they might get to tomorrow. We'll see. But sometimes you can be controlling your own demise by not doing stuff that's necessary. So basically, Wanda, you telling people they need to stay in the house. They should go anywhere. They shouldn't travel. Shouldn't get on planes, buses, automobiles. Is that what you're saying? Because you're in control of driving your car, but you're not in control of anybody hitting you. So I mean, my thing is, yes, this is an extreme situation, of course, but at the end of the day, we all take risks every single day. Okay. You take risks going up and down stairs. You take risks getting on the elevator. You take risks. So my thing is just pray for the people. Don't criticize. Just pray for the people. Okay. Anyway, moving on. Like this video if you are enjoying the stream. Okay, it's 1100 of y'all in here counting Facebook. I see you. I see you. Hey, Ricky Bobby over there on Facebook said, "What up, Michelle? I figured the ratings would drop. We saw Marlo leave previous episodes, so we knew it would be boring." Okay, well, I guess we'll go in here and talk about these ratings since that's what you brought up. Hold on, you said this is so sad. I feel so bad. Okay. You are bored by RHOA. Clearly, y'all. I was wondering what was wrong with y'all. Y'all don't even like the show. I be trying to get into it. Y'all already know how I feel about it since Nene's gone. But I be trying to do my little recap, trying to get excited, trying to break down some of the nuances involved in the show. And y'all just don't care. And I'm like, oh, they really is not feeling this season. But if you go back to when I first started talking about season 15, I told y'all that the producers had absolutely nothing, that the ladies were giving them nothing. That's why nothing was leaking. Nobody was talking about it. Because normally, when the show is filming, we be getting all the tea. Because I know everybody. I know the hairdressers. I know the nail techs. I know the stylists. I know some of the producers. Like we get all the tea, and everybody I talked to was like, "Ain't nothing going on. Ain't nobody. It's just what it is, child. It's so boring." So nobody even thought that they would focus on the situation with Marlo and Kandi because it's just so dry. It is so dry, but I'm living for it because at least Marlo is working. At least Marlo punched the clock. Marlo showed up. Okay. Hey, larger curves. I see you. Thank you, Eb. And so lately we've been kind of like Team Marlo around here, even though it's like we don't have much of a choice. Who you gonna root for? We gonna root for the candy coated click? We gonna root for Marlo? I don't know, but Marlo has been calling them out. So, the people had said the lowest episode. Y'all remember when we was talking about the ratings, and the lowest rated episode was when they was in Birmingham, and it came in at like 600 and something thousand people watched, and the demographics was low and everything, and everybody was like, it was low because Kandi wasn't there. That's why it was low. Okay, well, apparently Kandi was there this week. Kandi was there this week. Okay, Kandi was there last week too. It was low. It was high last week. They hit a season high last week for some reason. Because I guess Marlo and Kandi was gonna be fighting, and then this week was the Gucci brunch. I thought it would have been higher this week because the Gucci brunch was a little exciting, but apparently y'all don't give a damn about no Gucci. Y'all don't give a dang about Sheree's Gucci brunch. Y'all don't give a dang about dropping with Drew and Ralph taking his shirt off. Y'all just don't care. The Real Housewives, which normally ruled Sunday nights, okay, they used to be number one, number two at the latest, okay. They are number 5 this week, okay, and with 794 people tuned in. The female demographic was 0.34, which was good, but it still dropped from this week to last week. Now, as far as numbers are concerned, they just a little bit higher than 90 Day Fiance. I always use that as a reference point. But 90 Day Fiance still had a million people watching, but the demographics was spread out amongst people 18 male, female, 18 to 49. Okay, it was spread out, so they had a wide array of people watching, which pushed them down a little bit. But yeah, child, they at 794. Are you surprised? Are you shocked? I'm just saying, everybody's like, what is happening? What is going on? And I told you last week that 900 something that they got, they needed to get a million from now on out in order to average that 600 and something out of there. So now these ratings is lower than low. This is the lowest rated season ever in the history of the Real Housewives of Atlanta franchise. I'm just saying, they got more episodes to come, but I mean, y'all, if y'all ain't tuning in, I don't know what's gonna happen. There's gonna have to be some major changes. Okay, you still boycotting Bravo? It's a sinking ship. Well, what do y'all think? Like, I did a short clip about Portia, buddying up to KKK Kim, and I told you, they're planning on bringing Portia back in some capacity, and I hope they're not bringing KKK Kim back, but they need to do something, child. I mean, maybe they need to get some of the Caucasian followers back. They left Kim, they done booted Kim, and she took her rednecks with her. Miss Nikki said, "Hey, Michelle, this was talked about earlier today. Quickie Titanic sub documentary set on British TV just hours after on board the craft expected to run out." What? I'm confused, Miss Nikki. Are you saying that they planned this? I don't know what's happening. But thank you for the super chat. I don't know what's happening. But yeah, you said Kim should replace Sonya. I don't agree. I don't agree with that. They need some help. They do need help. Where are all of Candy's followers? How many followers does Candy got? Because everybody keep talking about Candy got all these followers. Candy got a YouTube channel. Candy got this, Candy got that. Why not? Why Candy not using her YouTube channel to encourage people to watch the show? Instead, Candy is using her YouTube channel to encourage people to be fired. Candy is using her YouTube channel as a means to get back at people, and it's like, girl, you using it for revenge now? Like, that is the only reason she's using it, because she don't like what somebody says about her, so she goes on her YouTube channel to get her followers to demand that XYZ is fired. She did, the first time she did it was with Marlo. She was like, yeah, I heard it was a petition out there to fire Marlo, but it wasn't. Okay, it was a petition out there to fire Kandi. Now she on there, after Sonya did an interview with Carlos King. Now Kandi on her channel talking about some the people say you should be fired. You ain't been listening to the people. Well, clearly, Kandi, you haven't been listening to the people, because the people been saying you born and should be fired well before Sonya even got there. But it's a mess. Okay. He said a sit down interview with Michelle again. It'll never happen. It'll never happen. Kandi, where is your followers? Kandi, where are your followers? Kandi, we need to know. All these people that are on your what is this? Instagram. You got 10 million followers on Instagram, and you said that the people on your Instagram would follow you everywhere and they put the butts in the seats and they support you. Where are they?
Hey, what's up, y'all? I am your girl Kandi, and you watching straight from the A.com.
Where are they, Kandi? Where the people? Kandi must have paid for bot followers. Kandi put the butts in the seats. I'm just saying, where is your scooter, Kandi? Where is it? I'm just saying, you pay all the bloggers, you sent them OLG t-shirts and chicken. Where they at, Kandi? Why is the ratings dropping?
Hey, what's up, y'all? I am your girl Kandi, hanging out with straight from the A.
I just want to know.
Hey, what's up, y'all? I am your girl Kandi, and you watching straight from the A.com.
I want to know.
Hey, what's up, y'all? This is your girl Kandi, and you are logged in to straight from the A.com, and
See, when I was on your team, you're on the wrong team. That's what it is. You get the wrong teammates, honey. You need to be on the right team. Like Nene Leakes said, you're on the wrong team. 10% of her followers should tune in and help the ratings. Something like that. I don't know. But we on the right team around here. We be watching, honey. We be paying attention.
Shaggy's in, bitch. Shaggy is in. Shaggy. These people don't like Michelle, but that's my
They don't like me. They know I ain't got no money. I'm not
She's
rich
very
like
rich, honey.
I'm not rich
This
like
is
you.
a very rich bitch. She been in business way before I was in business. Okay.
No, we came in business right.
Nuh-uh.
I was 2007.
You've been in business.
That's true. I've been in business.
She's a very rich bitch.
Well, she's just a bitch.
Oh my God.
I'm just saying. Nobody acknowledges me. Nobody pays attention. The girls all in my comment section say I be dragging people, nobody likes you, Michelle. You don't pay attention. You don't do this. You don't do that. You just don't understand. I have paid my dues. I don't have to be out there kissing ass. But y'all can do that. Y'all can do that. Put on your red dress and your lipstick and go kiss some ass. Okay. Anywho, I'm moving. Oh, let's not talk about stealing. We're not gonna even go there. Her followers don't like her. They like how she shades everyone else that doesn't agree with her. Ooh, those were the good old days, child. Those were when the ratings was high. The ratings are low right now. Okay. So listen, I feel like I'm doing charity work, honey, and I don't even be wanting to blog about it no more. I wrote a whole blog post about this week's episode, and I'm like, I don't even want to waste the damn bandwidth to post this. But I digressing, okay? Because my old posts on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, if you go to straightfromtheA.com and look up old posts from season 1 all the way up to season 14, people are reading those posts. People are liking those posts. I'm getting traffic from those posts. And I'm like, well, I don't even have to worry about season 15 if I'm making money on season 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and up. So, anywho, kid, where's your subscribers? Where's your followers? I don't even have 10 million followers. And we still here. We still doing what we do. We've been in business for what since 2007. Okay. Now I be playing in Candy Face. No, I don't. I do not play in nobody. I'm just a lowly blogger over here stuck on YouTube. Stuck in my office, stuck in my basement, okay, with my itty bitty following who supports me on all my platforms. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all can't read me about not having 1 million followers or even 200,000 or whatever the case, because my little bit, listen, I would rather have 10,000 followers where 5,000 people support me than I would want to have 1 million followers where 1,000 people support me. Do the math. The numbers don't be numbering. Okay? And my people support. I'm just letting y'all know I love y'all. Shout out to Fatty Back Soup. Fatty Back Soup said, we see the head of the RHOA group is doing. We totally see the one side in this. We do. And I want to know, and I keep telling y'all, I keep asking this question. Why is it that Kandi is allowed to speak on it and nobody else is? Marlo originally said that she was going to speak on it after every episode. I think she did one episode and she didn't speak on it no more. It's giving Bravo pulled it or told her that she couldn't do it. That's what it's giving to me. Marlo got a whole YouTube channel. Y'all know Marlo could be on her YouTube channel and we will watch Marlo every week. Marlo, if you hear me, if you are able to do it, prove me wrong. Okay, prove me wrong. Marlo got a whole YouTube channel, Marlo Hampton. She posted when she did her little PSA about Black Lives Matter. She did that on her channel. Marlo used to do fashion things on her channel. Marlo hasn't posted since she got her Pics. That's giving me she signed an NDA or something where she can't do it. But Kandi, Kandi's godfather into some stuff. Kandi be all online, spilling the tea before the show, telling us what to expect. We don't even want to watch the show no more because we already know who's fighting. We already know who gonna make up. We already know what's gonna happen. Kandi telling us everything. And meanwhile, Kandi getting all the clicks and views that the show should get. But again, I'm digressing. I'm just saying, we are critical thinkers around here. We like to look and see and watch. I ain't praying for nobody's downfall, but I mean, I'm just looking at the show critically. And like I've always said, I've been a fan of this show. Look, I made lots of money blogging about this show. Okay. I've been blogging about it for 15, 16, 17 years. I done lost count. And now it's like, dang, y'all messing with my bag. Y'all messing with my bag. What is happening? Yes, a fan. I said it, Anthony, a fan. Just like you a fan of me, Anthony. Anthony be in every show, be trying to read me. That's okay, Anthony. I know you're a fan too. Kandi love people. Yes, people around her. If you don't agree with her, she will curse you out. She sure will. Kandi like to pay her friends. Okay. And clearly, she thought that Sonya would be a paid friend because she invited Sonya to Disneyland with her family. Okay. And now, Sonya is opening her eyes and seeing she does not have to be a yes man. She does not have to be a manetta to Kandi. Okay. So Sonya is like, look, I'm not team Marlo, but I'm not team Kandi either. But I can see what's going on here. I can see the gaslighting. I can see that every time Marlo opens her mouth, Kandi, Kenya, Drew, and anybody else stops her from talking. We can see that. Like, we can see that there's a concerted effort with this alliance to stifle one member of the cast, the same way they did Nene Leakes. So it's like, child, we've been here before, Kandi. I'm Mike. Remember that? Remember when you and Cynthia were offline, when Cynthia was supposed to be meeting with Nene and y'all was on the phone and you had called and told Cynthia, I don't even remember what the scenario was so long ago. But y'all remember, and Kandi was like, I'm Mike, because Cynthia was about to spill the tea. Y'all remember that? Well, clearly. And let's not forget now that Kandi's main person is gone from the show. Kandi is not getting the favorable edit anymore. It seems like Kandi is getting the edit that she deserved all this time. Okay, but I'm digressing. I am not a Kandi hater. I just showed y'all all that Kandi stuff to show you that I am a fan of Kandi. Hold on, I have sat down with Kandi in the past. Don't make me go in the archives before I go on to these other topics. Hold on, one Kandi ATLien. So I mean, don't be acting like I ain't never.
Everybody, I'm Kandi, and you are getting all the juice and all the details from straightfromtheA.com.
So I mean, I was a supporter of
Cynthia,
okay?
Kenya, who else? Oh, and Demetria. Mm-hmm. They actually hang together outside of the show. Actually, friendly, keep in touch with each other, go out together, have fun together as friends, on and off camera.
After the show, though. After they met on the show, or I have no problem calling people out.
Each other before, but my point is, they actually kick it with each other. The rest of the crew don't see each other outside of taping schedules. And that's the real stuff. Now you live here.
Are you including
that.
yourself in that situation?
Well, yeah. I mean, except for like in the past, obviously, me and Phaedra hung out together a lot. You know what I'm saying? But outside of that,
Nene and Cynthia used to hang out because I used to be with them at Bar One.
Yeah, they used to hang out. They used to be friends, definitely. But now that they're no longer friends, I'm just saying. Yeah. I just feel like people try to like act like they really do kick it. The rest of us really don't kick it. So when you talk about real friendship, this and real this, it ain't.
Okay, so I'm sitting. Look, she admitted right there. I don't even know. I think it was the Lord that made me click that little section right there because I did not have nothing time stepped or nothing. But apparently, back then, Kandi was saying, don't nobody hang out after the show. Kandi and Kenya don't hang out after the show. Nobody's real friends. Okay, I'm just saying we admitted who was real friends. Kandi and Phaedra used to be real friends. Nene and Cynthia used to be real friends. Nobody else on the show was real friends. Okay, but I'm digressing. Okay, well we got the archives now. Don't make me pull it. I got archives of Cynthia too. Okay, wait. Let me find it. Hold on. Cynthia about to come. Cynthia about to come back too. Hold on. I mean, I don't know if she's gonna be able to save it, but Cynthia's about to come back. Oh, let me pull it up. Here go one of them. I don't know which one this was. I had like 4 of them.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put the disclaimer out there. If me and Michelle actually get into a fight during this interview, just know she started.
I don't fight.
Now what else is going on?
I might pull your wig, but I ain't gonna fight.
I ain't gonna pull my wig. Now we ain't gonna be pulling no wigs. I do not condone violence in any shape.
That's not violent.
Hold
on, let me feel like you are the people. You live next door to them. They cursing y'all out. They write me long speeches on the site, and I mean that's a good thing because then you have all these people that relate to you.
Absolutely,
which is great.
Absolutely.
So I mean, you want people to have an opinion. But it's like y'all giving y'all feelings about them opinions.
I know, but see, you can have an opinion, okay? Ain't nothing wrong with opinion. We signed up for the opinions, okay? And everybody ain't gonna like you, and I get that. And we all have our fans. We all have the people that ride with us, whether we right, wrong, messy, or whatever. Okay, but y'all ain't gotta just be like, I hate you, go die, kill yourself, get hit by a bus, start talking about our kids. Like, y'all ain't gotta do all that.
Yeah,
it's TV. It ain't that serious. Trust me, it just ain't that deep. Please leave the kids out of it. And don't be like trying to have, wish no death threats on anybody. That's just going way too far. Please. There's other TV shows. It ain't that different.
So how do you, again, with all I know Cynthia Boy, y'all go watch. Just type in Cynthia Bailey ATLien. It should come up. Okay. But anyway, I was just trying to prove a point. Y'all be acting like I don't do nothing. I don't do nothing right now because I don't want to. I'm a rich Black woman. I like sitting at home and eating and going out for drinks and stuff, but I'm digressing. Okay. You said done, but it shows her true character. Cynthia is a flopper. Okay. Don't nobody want to see Cynthia. Oh, this Michelle's demeanor is totally different in this video. Michelle couldn't fake the funk quick. Now, here's the thing. I used to hang out with Cynthia and Nene all the time at Bar One. So it was a different demeanor. With Kandi, I mean, we was cool. I actually used to hang out with Kandi and Phaedra, and Kandi got mad at me when I called her out for riding the fence. I called Kandi out for riding the fence. The same thing she's saying that Sonya does this season. I called Kandi out when her and Phaedra were arguing about Apollo going to jail. Now, I know these people in real time. I'm just saying, I know all the stuff that was going on in real time. And I had called Kandi out, and Kandi got mad at me and said, I ain't riding no fence. I ain't riding no fence. I don't understand. That's my husband. So, I mean, y'all be tripping. I just be trying to let y'all know I be knowing what be going on. Okay. Anywho, you said Cynthia's hand wagging almost got her butt kicked. Michelle would be awesome for you and Kandi to do an interview. It won't happen because her people don't like me, and that's cool. That's cool because I'm not an ass kisser. They can't control what I say. So because they can't control what I say, I know this for a fact, and I should be telling my Patreon members this, but I'm gonna tell y'all this because y'all here, and it don't matter because people might not see this video anyway because we're talking about housewives, and a lot of people don't be tuned in. But yeah, because Kandi had went back when I don't remember what season it was. But she had got all the ladies together, and they told them that I had too much access. So my thing is, that's why, y'all be like, Michelle, why you got it in for Kandi? I don't have it in for Kandi. I just feel like Kandi portrays this women's empowerment to the public, but when it comes to women's empowerment over here, she don't be doing that. Okay, I'm just saying she be trying to lift up other people, but when it comes to the girls, she feels ways. Okay, I'm just letting y'all know. So there's that. Let me move on before I tell y'all too much. You say it's Peter calling in tonight. Peter is welcome to call in anytime. Kandi should stop the madness. She should. I don't know if she will, but we're gonna keep talking about it. Now go ahead and like this video because I'm not gonna make this about Kandi. I'm not. Yes, they said that I had too much access, chat. Because I was all behind the scenes. I used to be at Bar One eating and stuff. I was there when when they made Apollo apologize to Kenya when really it wasn't no apology to be made because Kenya really did the stuff that Apollo said that she did. And the only reason that Apollo apologized to Kenya was because he was mad at Phaedra and he was trying to hurt her because that was around the time he had been indicted and all this stuff was going on and Phaedra was trying to separate herself. Phaedra was actually supposed to be there at that scene, and Apollo came, to see Phaedra. Phaedra heard that he was there and she turned around. So she didn't even come to Bar One that night. But yeah, honey, I mean, I've been there. I got it's even on the site, honey. I could tell you all the tea. You want me to pull it up? Put a one in the chat. If you want me to move on to the next story, let me know. Because I keep y'all here talking about history. Because history is why I have the opinions that I have today. Okay. I see some of y'all, just started watching the show or whatever. Oh no, y'all want me to pull it up? Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. Let me pull it up. No. Apollo. Kenya. Straight from the A. Hold on. Let me find it. Hold on. Apollo, Nida, and Kenya. Where is this? Oh, that's when that's when he was talking about Mark. Hold on, Bar One. Yeah, I had to go way into the archives to find it. That was my one-on-one with Apollo. Apollo admits. No, that ain't it. Hold on. Cynthia Bailey. Child, it's gonna take me a while because my archive is long. Let me go straight from the A. Let me go to all the Apollo stuff because it is in here. There it is, Apollo, Nida. Oh, I gotta scroll a long way to go. Apollo released from prison. Oh Lord, it's like 30 pages of Apollo Nida. Let me go back to what year was it? Can y'all remember? Oh wait, I'm a superstar. I found it. I found it. Oh, hold on. Not the date dress. Y'all so funny. Hold on. Hold on. Kenya Moore and Apollo Nida spotted filming. Plus Kenya responds to the apology. Now here is when I told you I was there. Okay. I don't even remember what this post said. Let's read it. Just last what year was this? This was 2014. Okay. I dropped a bombshell exclusive about Kenya Moore, the Real Housewives of Atlanta, her castmate Phaedra Park's husband, filming an apology scene in Bar One Atlanta's restaurant. I was there and I actually started I'll unfold with my own two eyes, but so far no one has publicly confirmed how it went down. They go right there. Somebody was asking Kenya, did you meet with Apollo to film? And Kenya said, I can't disclose that we filmed. Sorry. Since the two filmed their moment on the public curb in front of Bar One restaurant, it didn't take long for video proof of Apollo and Kenya's little meeting to make it my way. And as an added bonus, I had one of my nerdy friends enhance the audio. Let me see if it's still in here. This was a long time ago and my site and moved about 15 times. Oh man, the video ain't out there. Hold on. As I stated in my first post, Apollo and Kenya were both encouraged by producers to have a conversation about quote unquote Textgate, and Kenya went ahead with it all. Correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't Phaedra tell Kenya in Mexico that she thought it was disrespectful for Kenya to be having a conversation with her husband outside of her presence? Yeah. Apollo has a hand in this situation as well, but Kenya is even more disrespectful, in my opinion, for continuing to press the issue. In the enhanced audio of the video, it's hard to hear Apollo, but you can clearly hear more stating, when you said, I don't think much of you, blah, 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 it made me think, well, then stop texting me. You can also hear Kenya say, I never lie. I never said Apollo's texting me. I never said Apollo's sexting me. I never said any of those things. And then I said, liar, liar, pants on fire. Wasn't it Kenya who put Apollo on blast during the Real Housewives season 5 show? Kenya was apparently in a celebratory mood after taping went down, and she hit the tweets to gloat about her quote unquote victory. And she said, I will be vindicated, and the truth about everyone will be revealed. She also sent subliminal message to Apollo Nida saying, the truth has always been revealed, hashtag have faith. It's not always easy to tell the truth, but it's always the right thing to do. Hashtag forgiven, hashtag bigger issues than me, hashtag God bless you. So it was, it was apparent that, again, Apollo just did it to get back at Phaedra because they were going through it, and and Kenya, celebrated the fact of, her small victory. Okay. So it's not the first and it's not the last that Kenya lied on camera. Let me go back to this other. I wish the video was in. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Oh, wait, look at this. Oh, wait. Phaedra took a leave of absence right after that. Oh, look at this. Hold on. This is messy. Phaedra Parks takes leave of absence after Apollo Nida comes clean about Kenya Moore. Okay. So, in addition to dealing with Apollo's upcoming prison stint, Phaedra also has to deal with the fact that he's lied all this time about details about Kenya Moore. That's before I had found out that he didn't lie because I had talked to him, but there's that. Apollo could very well be on a mission to clean up a bunch of mess before he has to turn himself in. And there's that, yada, yada, yada. Yeah, so y'all can go back. It said things were terribly tense during the taping. I stayed away from the camera since I didn't sign a confidentiality agreement. They was mad at that. I remember that. But what I did see was Apollo being prepped for the scene with Kenya. He appeared a bit agitated, and it was almost like he knew it was a setup. But oh well, the show must go on, right? Anywho, my sources all revealed that Phaedra was actually on her way to the event. But when she heard that Apollo was there, she never showed up. Sidebar, even with her current leave of absence, I'm sure we'll see Phaedra on season 7 since she's already taped quite a bit. During the evening's festivities, Apollo reportedly admitted to Kenya that he only told Phaedra that the former beauty queen was pursuing him in response to Kenya throwing out the fact that he texted her. Apparently, the texts were innocent. But if you recall, Moore brought them up during season 5 reunion as if Apollo was trying to pursue her. So that's the tea. They was texting each other. Okay, they was texting each other. But anyway, you remember that history. We looking backwards, Anthony Sherman, because the people asked me to. This day show. I don't think Kenya wanted Apollo. She just wanted to see if she could take him for Phaedra. That's even worse. However, Apollo, the light skinned hair is Kenya's type. There's that. There's that. Okay. Now moving on. Like this video as y'all getting here. 1,600 of y'all in here. I just wanted to show y'all the I don't even know how we got on Kenya. Oh, we was talking about Kandi, then we was talking about Cynthia, and then we was talking about Phaedra, and then we was talking about how Kenya had lied about Apollo and the text gate. So yeah, so there we have it. And the only reason that Apollo said what he said was get back at Phaedra, which in turn the stuff that was going on with Phaedra and Kandi, because they was really friends. Kandi had stuff in the garage, yada 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 yada. So that was back in the day when the show used to be real, okay? That was fun back then. Like this video as y'all get in here. Let me see what else we gonna talk about. Oh, we talked about Kandi. We talked about the ratings. Diving. Let me talk about Tamika Scott real quick. Okay, we haven't heard about Tamika Scott. Y'all remember her? Tamika Scott from Xscape, one of the Scott sisters, the one who went on to a reality show and accused her sister of stealing $30,000 from her, which we still don't know if it's factual or not. Okay, but it apparently broke up the group, and people are saying that Kandi was behind it, and yada 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 yada. Well, now Tamika is online asking for help. Okay. And I found it odd because Tamika is claiming that people have replaced her picture online with her sister, LaTocha Scott. Now, I'm gonna say why in a minute, but let me watch this video because I haven't watched it.
It pisses me off.
Wait, first, let me read this caption. Tamika Scott said, "Help. I will pay good money. I've been dealing with this for over a year now, and no one has been able to help me. If you are familiar with cable TV network branding, please DM me. I need my picture to be put back. I worked too hard for them to be replaced." So I guess, her picture has been replaced with her sister's picture on a lot of things online and off on TV, in the link. And I'm like, ain't nobody even looking for your picture, Tamika. But there's that. Let me see what she said.
Oh, because I work so hard, and it's not about recognition. It's about give me my credit. All right. Listen, I don't know who's out there who can help me. I mean, management don't know what's going on. The TV people don't know what's going on. No one can help me. All of my pictures have been replaced with my sister's pictures. And no one knows how to put my pictures back. Everything that I've done is being replaced. I have new stuff that I'm doing, and my name is there, but my sister's face is there. It's so annoying. If anybody know how to change this, I will pay you. So if you are in this field and knows how to do this and put my picture, which was replaced, it used to be my picture, but it got replaced, please DM me. I'm serious, because I need my picture there. Like, Tamika Scott, and it's my sister's picture, and it's been replaced on everything that I've done. Please, somebody help me. If you can help me, I promise you I will pay you. DM me, the real Tamika Scott. Here's something else. The Queens of R&B.
Oh, girl.
Let me go down to the name. Who's this? LaTocha's. She got her picture, and now her picture is up for my picture. It's a lot of work I've done, y'all, and this is so aggravating. Here's something else.
Okay,
Xscape
girl.
still kicking it. And
we know
everyone's pictures there. And yeah, but if you're smarter than the person who changed it, please make
How you
yourself
thinking somebody changed it?
This right here it pisses.
How she know somebody changed it? Here's what I think. Tamika and LaTocha Scott are known as the Scott sisters of Xscape. Okay. When people, i.e., Caucasian people, i.e., people on the internet, i.e., TMZ, i.e., anybody who aren't really familiar with Black culture, Black pop culture, Black music, hell, Xscape really ain't as worldwide as some of y'all think it is. But when they're doing these things online and they putting these pictures up, and they have two people that are supposed to be the Scott sisters, LaTocha Scott, Tamika Scott, LaTocha Scott, Tamika Scott, they don't know which is which. They don't know what all Black people look alike to them. They might, y'all got the same last name. These white people don't care. I'm just saying it can't be fixed. I don't think Rocky did it. I just think in general, LaTocha is the more popular of the Scott sisters. Period. People knew LaTocha as like the lead singer of Xscape for so long, and so when people put up stuff that have to do with the Scott sisters, they lead with LaTocha's pictures. That's just my opinion. Now I don't know if it's if that's what had happened or not, but it seems like an easy fix. Look, 1-800 call Kandi, call Mona Scott, call Kandi, call Comcast. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Like going online and asking people and literally seemingly accusing your sister again of being a part of it, to me is a little late and tired, honey. It's a little, I don't get it. She a little shady to me. But moving on. Y'all like this video as y'all come in. Last story, and I'm gonna let y'all call in. Let me put this link in here for y'all. Just the other day, they even got to the Peacock. Okay, it's on the Peacock too, child. I'm just saying, but why all of a sudden? I mean, it's always been that way. Well, when they was on the show on the Escape show. Like lots of times you would see LaTocha picture and you wouldn't see Tamika picture, or you would see LaTocha picture as both. You know, you'll see the fat LaTocha and the skinny LaTocha as both Tamika and LaTocha. I mean, to me, it's just a mistake, and somebody needs to just fix it. That's all. Now, last but not least, before I start the calls, I know y'all want me to talk about this, so I'm gonna talk about this. Peter Thomas was being real messy, okay? Because apparently, hold on. What is he talking about? Anyway, Yoni and Nene, was spotted out in Miami. Okay. Some people say they were together. Some people say they weren't together. Some people say they was just at the restaurant at the same time. Now, Peter, yeah, I know I had talked to Peter too, but Peter said they can't stay away from each other. Them niggas is crazy. They can't stay away from each other. Peter recorded his BFFs, okay? It's giving real jealous energy. I think Peter jealous. Peter thought Nene was single and ready to mingle. Then she pull up at bar one with Yoni. Peter was like, I'm putting y'all on blast. Okay, Peter said Yoni and Nene Leakes, these MFs is crazy as F. Okay, Nene up under the post says, we are friends, not enemies. Okay, hold on. Here's what.
Lights are on you, baby.
Excuse me. It's fine.
Yo, baby, the lights are on you.
People can be friends.
Yeah,
Cut it out.
the lights are on you. You know I'm a poster in college. You better give me a good look for the post.
She's single. I'm single. We friends.
Who's single?
She's single.
She's single?
Yeah, she's single.
You single?
Well,
Yo.
she's single.
Yo, I'm talking to you. You single?
Ow!
I'm talking to you. You single?
Why is this camera on my face? What is wrong with the cameraman?
She's single. She's single.
You single? I'm fucking talking to you.
What is wrong with the
You know, I
cameraman?
want to hit you. I want to hit you. You single?
I would take a word out on
She's single.
you.
She's bobbing the market. She's bobbing the market, Peter. She's single.
You two idiots. These two idiots.
Oh my God. I'm going to take an abuse warrant out.
Nene.
So Nene said, she said they single. She say they could still be friends. Yoni said that Nene is still his queen. Listen, this is why I don't get into relationships. I told y'all this. They was trolling each other. They was on each other's Instagram. He was posting hashtag soft era. She over here posted hashtag. No, she was posting soft era. He was posting soft life. Meanwhile, they hooking up. Oh, they hooking up at the bar one. Okay, but there's that. Now, somebody said, has she thought of Gregg even once? Yes, she has. Nene actually posted a Father's Day post to Gregg and said, Happy Heavenly Father's Day, Gregg, OG. On this day, we will be out doing something I wanted to do because you were so selfless with your love. You always wanted to make sure your family was good first. We will all be dragging you out to a fancy dinner tonight, only for you to say, I want something simple. I love you for that. We miss you forever. I love you forever, my forever love. Okay, there go Gregg. There go Gregg and Nene. We miss Gregg so much. Gregg was an OG, honey. He was an OG. Now, as far as Nene is concerned, look, it was Father's Day. She was missing her man. Man, I ain't even gonna say what I think, because I know y'all be thinking that I'm taking up for her. But sometimes you just don't want to be alone. I'm just saying, it is what it is. So what you have said, Radiance? Peter and Nene are really close. She loves that man. She does. I love Peter too. I love them both, honey. He said, now Michelle, I agree with you usually, but the Tamika story, something is wrong. What is wrong? LaTocha is and always has been the face and voice of Xscape. Okay, hold on. Nyoni look kind of good there. Oh, okay. Well, there's that. Okay. If Peter and Nene ever get together, they need to be on RHOA. I told them both they would break the internet. I did. I said, y'all, if y'all got together, that would be bigger than the whole Simon and Portia scandal, honey. Y'all would break the internet. And y'all both single. Child, please, y'all missing out. Let me put this PR stunt together. Anyway, hey,
Hi, Michelle.
how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Wouldn't you want to see Peter and Nene?
Oh
hook up?
my God. I'm telling the internet will crash. The internet.
Cynthia gonna lose her mind. Cynthia already been married and divorced to by somebody else.
Yeah.
Cynthia wouldn't care what she
And
gonna
they
care
not
for.
friends no more. Like, they divorced how many years ago?
Everybody is somebody ex. That's all I'm saying. Y'all was going in on me for allegedly dating Sheree ex. They was divorced and stuff. I'm like, y'all just missed. Everybody is somebody ex. If they ain't married no more, it's fair game.
Exactly. But them two, but I don't know. I feel like Peter's fire, Nene's fire, fire and fire. I don't know how that would end up, but it would definitely be like reality TV gold. Like them two. Like it just also kind of takes me back to when she told him, "You need to stop acting like a damn bee." Like that scene in, I think it was in what, Mexico?
And they both just crazy as hell. I love them both. Like for real. I'm
Yeah.
just
Even that video he posted. I
like
remember
mom and dad, please get together.
that video. Yeah. That video that he posted, like, it's so funny. His commentary, he's just like, y'all need to stop with this BS. It's like one day y'all together, one day y'all are not. But I just want Nene to be
Peter would not
happy.
have posted that if Nene didn't want him to.
Exactly. He definitely got her approval. But yeah, I just want Nene to be happy, honestly. Whoever she's with, or even if she's single, I just wish her all the best. And Michelle, you took me down memory lane. Yo, I really started thinking about like my life back then when you were like reading that thing about Apollo and King. I was like, damn. Like I remember I was like back like graduating high school that time. I used to watch the show and I was like, oh my God.
Thank you for calling me old without calling me old.
No, it's just like
yeah, I was in elementary school and I remember.
It just took me back, just that time, that era of even RHOA and how good it was. But I never knew that he was pressured to apologize.
I know, that's the point.
I never knew that.
Again, Phaedra was going through it because she was trying to protect her image, because Apollo, was about to go to jail and all of that information was coming out. That's why I said she took a leave of absence after that. And, they were supposed to film at Bar One that night. I got the pictures from Bar One too. But anyway, go ahead. But it was just, that's just a mess.
So wait, they were actually texting? Because I thought that was all storyline.
They were texting. Yes. They were texting.
Oh wow. So wait, then why did he apologize?
I don't know what the final scene was, but like I was reading in the post, like I remember hearing, like they said something about, it was a generic text. It wasn't like I was trying to get with you, blah 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 blah. But whatever the apology was, it was like I lied. We ain't texted each other. Like nothing existed.
Okay.
Nothing existed, honey.
Okay. Because I always thought like, okay, she's clout chasing per usual. He, he's trying to make the most out of this reality TV situation. That's how I kind of like put two and two together. But damn, wow. I just wish they would just bring back. See, even with the ratings, right? Last week they had an alleged season high with like 900 something. Now they're back in the 700s. It's 200,000 people have checked out. This show is just every week. It gets worse and worse and worse. This whole Kandi and Marlo thing is kind of reminding me of, you remember when we were talking about the Scott sisters and we were all like, I'm tired. Like, I don't care anymore. It's kind of reminding me of that. It's like, I really don't care. Y'all have nothing. Drew is trying to be the next Candace Diller Bassett with this whole, I'm going to launch my singing career on this show and I'm going to be performing and have these girls in the music video. It's not giving. It's not giving. And where are Candy's followers? Where are they? You got 10 million followers. You can't even get a portion of those people to watch the show. What's happening, Kandi? Like, what's really going on?
Right.
I say they just bring back all the old heads and let's have the Royal Rumble. Let's
And have
have the Royal Rumble. Let's see Phaedra. Let's see Portia. I would even want to see Cynthia. This it's so bad because it's
I
so
would want to
bad.
see Cynthia and Nene go head to head. Portia and Phaedra and Kandi go talk about what that situation and
Yeah.
yeah, bring have Marlo in there and yeah, it would
Yeah.
be
Basically, like what we
Kenya and Apollo.
yeah, like what we used like what the show used to be, because now in the words of Nene Leakes, none of these girls are stars. She wasn't lying. Everybody thought she was crazy when she said that, but I know exactly what she meant. But unfortunately for Nene, I'm just gonna be realistic. I don't think she's gonna be back. They be throwing so much shade at her, and they're trying to erase her her legacy from the show, which is really sad because she did build
But
this
it's
show.
funny they took her out of the live when they, live aired the show.
Mhm.
Remember in that season, what was it, season 4 tag thing.
Mhm.
But they edited to put it on Peacock, and I think they either took it out or added her back into the whole thing. But that was the reason why it took so long for them to put up the episode the next day. So
Oh.
apparently they put it back up.
Yeah, because they got so much backlash because people are like, hello,
Because they
she
can't erase her.
yeah,
Like, they
she
still playing
literally
seasons 1 through whatever with her in it, so they can't edit her out of all those seasons.
and they show reruns of the show all day and all night.
Mhm.
Like they're making money off of her. And I don't think do the women get residual checks from the show? Like off of reruns and stuff?
I don't know, probably depending on their, contract. I don't know what they get. I don't know. Good question.
Because they had all these theories online, like, oh, maybe part of her deal was they weren't going to use her name and her image. And I'm like, that is such BS. They be showing on Peacock, on, even on
Already said they don't get
Bravo,
no residuals.
on Hulu. They Bro was there, and she's obviously in the show, and she made the show what it is. Well, not what it is now. Oh, let me not say not what it is now, but what it was before. She broke an entire channel, Bravo. But
Mhm.
it's so sad. It's
But,
so sad.
whatchamacallit has a channel too. Remember, I was saying Marlo has her channel, and it's still up, and apparently nobody I don't understand, like, why she can't do the same thing, or I mean, I'm sure
The
I don't know.
YouTube?
It's just giving me that they're stopping her from doing it.
Yeah, you know what it is? I think in their contracts, they all have NDAs, or maybe it's like, okay, yeah, y'all can go on interviews and y'all can tweet about the show, but you can't really, unless you're talking about maybe old seasons, you can't really go in on the current season y'all are in. You know what I'm saying? But it's crazy because they be the ones leaking stuff to the blogs. You know what
Mhm.
I'm saying? I feel like they all have people on speed dial. And even that's why we got the whole Bolo thing before it even aired. You know what I'm saying? Like people were talking about Bolo and all of that. So yeah, but yeah, because I think they all would have had YouTube channels talking about the show, like Kandi.
Mhm.
All
I
she's
don't
good
understand
for.
why they stopped, like, even the blog. Like, I understand, like, people don't read as much as they used to or whatever, but it's, like, I used to like the fact that after every show, we could see or read what Phaedra thought, what Kandi thought,
Mm-hmm.
what Cynthia thought, what KKK Kim thought. Like, it's still actually a lot of them on Bravo's website, the old blog. So I feel like everyone should have a voice about what they
Yeah.
feel about the episode. So,
Yeah,
mhm,
not just tweets or watch what happens live. They go on
right.
there, and even that, I feel like, and all of them are so, like they're media trained to a certain extent,
Mhm.
so they answer anything. They know how to maneuver through situations. But yeah, I mean that would have been nice if they all had the platform to say certain things.
This was that night, y'all. I just had to pull it up.
Oh my God, when he apologized to
When
her.
he apologized to Kenya. Yep. And I had,
Oh,
I had went in the side door, so I didn't sign no non-disclosure. So I was
oh my God. Oh,
they was really
child.
mad at me. They was really mad at me. But
Oh my
me
God.
period.
If
I love it.
only we can just go. I wish I can go back to that time, child.
Yes, it was so fun. Everything was great.
Everything was so much better. Like that was like around 9, 10 years ago. I feel like life in general was so much more. It was fun. Like even
I
look
was
at
about,
Kandi.
I know I was about to fall and my feet was hurting. I was
That
leaning.
was
Candy
so
was holding me
cute.
up. I was leaning on Candy, honey.
Oh, Kandi. Yeah, but Kandi, if she can't control you, she's not interested in you.
Yeah, that's all good. I'm not a part of the Candy Code Clique. They used to accuse me of being
Part of the
on Candy's payroll back
it's
then.
not
That's what's so
even
funny to me.
Michelle, it's not even a clique. At this point, I feel like it's a cult. Like, unless you fall in line, she's not even hiding it at this point. She's like threatening
Mhm.
Sanya and stuff like that. Like, girl, bye. Girl,
Okay.
bye. Now she's gonna want the reunion. Oh, I invited you to Disneyland. I did this. I helped you. I posted you. I did this. Girl, bye.
Okay.
Kandi, stop it
Well, I
already.
appreciate you, Mickey. Always a pleasure, honey.
Thank you,
What you
Michelle.
think
Have a
about
good night.
Nene and Yoni getting back together on Peter's time?
Well, as I said, I just want her to be happy. She can have fun, let loose. Like, it doesn't have to be like so serious. Like, oh, are they together? Are they not? Let her have fun, you know? And
Oh, that's a good question.
he seems pretty chill. Why is
Yeah.
Bravo authorizing Carlos? I don't know. They have some type of contract that they signed. Because even Sheree was on his show.
I don't know that they have a contract or if Carlos is using his
No, I
like
feel like Carlos this is what he does. He intentionally drags people on his show just so they could contact him and they could come on his show to talk.
yeah, I don't know that there's a contract. I think that, because Carlos low key be kind of like I don't know if he's trying to sabotage the show because he's not on it anymore. I don't know. It's something weird going on. And I think he's using his relationships with the ladies to
Yeah,
get them on his show
exactly.
because I feel like they need him for when the housewives days are over, they can still, call on Carlos to be on one of his
Yeah, like he would
own shows.
intent like he was I remember he was dragging Moneta and then next thing you know Moneta was on his show. So I feel like he intentionally say things on his show and then they would contact him and then that's their like guest on his show. But yeah, Carlos, he kind of reminds me of Jason Lee. Like he's constantly saying, "Oh, I know this person. Oh, I know this person. I've been in the industry. I did this, I did that." Like constantly, like Carlos, you're not even on Bravo no more.
Lord.
Like, calm
I
down,
mean,
sir.
I talk about the old days too, so I guess we can all talk
Yeah,
about the
but
old
you're like a blogger, Michelle. That's different. You know what I'm saying? Like he just got into this YouTube space. He's trying to get that YouTube money, he's trying to get that podcast money. Like you've been around for a very long time. Like you've been doing this, you know a lot of
Well,
people,
he
you
has
have
too. He
connections.
was there when I was there.
Yeah, but he's more like behind I don't know. It's different. He's like
Okay.
constantly throwing it in your face. Oh, I'm friends with Marlo. I'm friends with this one. I'm friends with that one. I know this one. I'm close with this one. Oh, so and so is calling me. It's like the constant, like, I know these people in real life, like trying to prove to people. It's like,
Mhm.
we get it, Carlos. You were there when the show was amazing. You know what I'm saying? You
Mhm.
know people in reality TV. You have connections. You have relationships. We understand. But like, I can't make like you're not like that, Michelle. Like I feel
Okay.
like you only say those things when you're trying to make a point. He constantly is like, I know this one, I know that one, and da, da, da. It's like it's too much, in my opinion.
Yes.
Yes, true tea, true tea, true tea,
True
raindrop,
tea.
true tea.
Anyway, well, thank you, Mickey. Thank you for calling. I appreciate you.
Thank you. Have a good day.
All
Bye.
right. Bye. Hold on, y'all. TT.
Hey Michelle, how you doing?
Hey, why you keep trolling me with this picture, child?
Oh, I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna change it next time. I like that picture.
I
You
mean,
don't
it's
like
a nice
it?
picture. I ain't mad. Wait a minute. Sierra says, "Do I think Carlos is still good with Bravo and they're working together to end RHOA?" Ooh, well, I do know that the current producer, the current executive producer, was was Carlos' mentee. I do know that, so he does have a little in. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that may be the reason why. Listen. I don't know, but I'm sure Carlos has a hand in some of the stuff. Of course, he has some hands in getting Martell on there and all that stuff too. So,
Well, since
mhm.
we talking about Carlos, I wanted to say,
Uh-huh.
like Mickey, her name is Mickey or Nikki.
Mickey, Miki.
Yeah, like Mickey said, I don't really know if Nene is coming back either, but
Uh-huh.
I think Nene will be great on. I think she would do good on Michelle. What you think about that?
I mean, no shade to own, but does anybody? I don't know. I don't know.
No,
She
this
would
is
be
what I'm
good on
saying.
TV.
You was about to say, does anybody watch on? And that's why
I
I
wasn't
think
gonna
yes.
say that. Who said I wasn't gonna say that?
No, but that's why I think Nene would be great on there because you know how everybody say she built up Bravo. If Nene went over to OWN, do you know how much traffic that girl? If Nene went over to OWN, I ain't never watched OWN a day in my life. But if Nene went
Oh,
over to OWN, my TV would be on
okay.
for real.
I would
And I
I
think
would
that
tune in. I mean, just like I tuned in to BET Plus when she was on College Hill. So yeah, I would tune in.
I think that that is a great way for her to show her worth. Like I bet you I bring these people to OWN. I bet you they come over here.
Well, we
She
gonna
better
see.
talk to Carlos. Hey sis.
Well, TT, you want to talk about any other topics, child? What you think about these low
Yeah,
ratings?
okay. So, oh yeah, what was I've been watching since the beginning, but I missed the number. What was it? 700?
794 or something like that. Seven something. Hold
That's
on.
another thing I wanted to say about the
794.
ratings.
Yep.
I have a feeling that you're going to be blogging about Candy getting a pay cut in the future.
That's
Okay?
what I'm people
Cuz
asking for. What?
there's no way that they're going to continue to pay Candy top dollar for lackluster performance. So the blogs are going to be talking about this pay cut. It's coming. If you
Oh,
stick around, that check is gonna be cut because you was under. Ain't nobody gonna pay you for what you're not doing. It's coming, Candy.
oh,
So,
oh.
and then with the submarine, no, it's coming. But with the submarine thing,
Uh-huh.
it's so sad. That is the saddest thing like ever to be
But why are so
trapped
many
like.
people like? Why are so many people dragging the submarine stuff? Like,
Oh,
you know
and
what I
then
mean? Like
they
they really
said,
like going in
and they was trying to drag the man for going. He went to like a Blink 182 concert, and then they said he was
the
calling people the N
stepson.
word.
Yep.
I was like, "Damn!"
Yep.
But he said he didn't want to be in the house sad. So,
Hmm,
but
I
that's
guess.
something else.
I guess. But
But yep, I
prayers
just
up to
wanted
the
to
people.
tell my little topics. But we gonna see next. Michelle, it's about to be a change up because the numbers are so low. You can't. They can't stay like this.
They
You know
can't.
what I mean?
That's what I was
Like
saying. Like, in order to like round up out of that 600, because that was the lowest since the show first started 15, 16 years ago, then they would have needed to come up like a million every
right.
episode to average,
They haven't even hit a
and they're not
million
doing
yet.
it. They're still low.
They haven't even hit a million yet. And Candy she's so much talk, but it's like, girl, everything you said that you was about, you can't even bring the people, girl. You think we about to pay you the number one housewife? You think you about to keep getting that money? You think you about to keep getting these shows? Girl, your time is running out because now that
Well, I
Nene's
mean, she
gone,
got a lot of things she's doing off of the housewives. Like everybody
girl,
always be like, she don't need it. She don't need it. She don't need it. So
those things are tied in a knot with Atlanta Housewives, girl. All your promotion comes from Atlanta
you
Housewives.
know
When
what?
you
You think
leave,
about it.
it's
Nene
tied
said
in a
that
knot.
when she
It's
left
all
Housewives, all her
tied in a
opportunities
knot,
dried
Kandi.
up.
Just like your friend Rashida. That's all they do is promote their businesses. Her and Rashida. They don't never want to tell their business. Rashida be doing the same stuff. Mm-hmm. Her and Rashida, those are real friends. You see, they both get on these reality shows and do the same thing. They be having conversations about it too. Like, girl, just promote your business. Don't be telling you all your personal business. Just do your shows and your boutiques, girl. That's what they be doing.
I do the
But
shows in the
yeah.
boutique. Well,
But
all
yeah,
right,
girl, you know I be
Kiki. I
going in
appreciate
on
you.
them. Thank you, Michelle.
Thank you for calling. Hold on. Quincy.
Can you hear me?
Yes. How you doing?
I'm all right. Hey, Michelle, you look good in your red, girl. I'm
Oh,
sitting here. I'm loving it. I wrote
thank
notes tonight. I wrote notes.
oh.
Okay.
Okay.
First we gonna go for Miss Candy. You know, Candy give me narcissist traits. Okay, I'm just being honest. Like, look, when a narcissist feel that they can't use you, they discard you. You know what I'm saying? If you don't fall in line with what Candy is saying, she don't have no use for you. You know what I'm saying? Look, okay, Candy in
Take your
this
time.
Candy in this Phaedra situation, I would have felt the same way Phaedra felt if we were supposed to be friends. You got my husband shit in your damn garage. You should have told me. They look, they knew Apollo through Phaedra, first of all. So the loyalty should have been with Phaedra. If you say you my girl, you my friend, you know what me and Apollo was going through. Why you ain't tell me his shit was in the garage? That's because you didn't care. You know what
But
I'm
she
saying?
listen. Okay, the argument can be made that she felt loyalty to her husband more so than her friend, even though she met her
Okay.
husband through
Well,
Phaedra
look,
too.
I understand that, but at the end of the day, you and Phaedra was friends. I'm pretty sure y'all friendship was stronger than Todd and Apollo's of friendship. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Candy shouldn't even been messing with Apollo anymore after what happened. You know what I'm saying with their relationship. So how you gonna still sit up and talk to Apollo? What about the girl who came to the restaurant? How did she know to come there and to do all this? Remember? You know what I'm saying? I would have
Yes,
been pissed. I would have been
that's his
pissed about
current.
that
That was
too.
his current wife. That was Shireen.
That's
He
what I'm
wasn't.
saying. I
It
would
wasn't even
have been
divorced then.
Right. I would have been pissed about that. You know what I'm saying? And all this dungeon stuff and, the R word and all this stuff. You know,
Mhm.
I'm not condoning what Phaedra did, but we don't know. That could have been true. That all
Mhm.
that stuff could have been true. You know what I'm saying? That could have been
Mhm.
true. That's all I'm gonna say about that. About Candy.
Okay.
Okay. Now Tamika, girl, just stop. Please just stop. Who care about that's your sister? Who care about your picture being replaced by your sister? You know what I'm saying? That's your sister. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Okay. Another thing, you know, like you said, Marlo punched the clock this season. She
She
punched
did.
in. You know what I'm saying? She putting Candy to work. You gonna work for whatever Bravo paying you. You the highest paid housewife. Now we gonna make you work for that money. Candy
Okay.
don't tell none of her business. You know what I'm saying? We don't care about your business. If we want to see your business, girl, we'll go to OLG and all them restaurants. We don't care about that on the show. We want to know Candy. You know what I'm saying? We want to know how you feel and what you going. Candy want to fight this season. She ain't number 5-1. Who she gonna beat up? You know what she gonna do? Hey
Tell Harry put
Candy.
somebody
Hey
in the
Don
coat.
Juan. Hey y'all. Y'all hear me. Y'all down there. I see y'all. And y'all, y'all out keep incognito profiles and stuff. We see y'all. I've been peeped. Anyway, hey, go on back and report Candy in here. Hey Candy. How you doing? Okay. Look, Michelle, you are
Uh-huh.
so funny to me. You playing that lady face. And I don't blame you. You know what I'm saying? When you be showing them clips and stuff and you be going off on Candy. That is so funny to me. I be getting my life,
What I
because that's
do?
something I do. I'm messy like that. You know what I'm saying? So no, really, what you showing was, you and Candy was, whatever. You know,
Mm,
y'all had y'all little relationship or whatever y'all had, but then once you learn someone and see how
I ain't
they
never been to the
are,
dungeon now.
once you learn someone and see how they are, you know what I'm saying? You gotta call her out. You gotta call her out. Okay,
Mhm.
this submarine thing, that's so sad. People keep dragging it and stuff. Look, if I had $1 million or millions of dollars at my disposal, who knows what I do? You know what I'm saying? You have the opportunity to do stuff that you would never have to do. So, just pray for the people, because those are people's family members that's down there. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? That's at the end of the day, that's all we need to worry about is these people. That's them people money. Look, if I had millions of dollars that I work for, I ain't got to give nothing to charity. That's my money. If I want to give it to them, I can. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? But don't hate on me because
And
I
how you know
didn't.
they do? You don't know what they even gave to charity. You just know
Right.
they
You gonna
said.
pray. You gonna pray for my demise because you don't know what I did. And
Mhm.
that man, he a billionaire. He could have gave millions of dollars to charities. You know what I'm saying? We don't know that. We don't know them people personally or know what they do with their life. Okay, Nene, look, Nene is the queen. I started watching The Housewives because of Nene. Nene kept us entertained through through it all, even through her hardship with Gregg and Gregg having cancer. Look, don't misunderstand what I'm saying, but that was entertainment too.
Mhm.
We wanted to know about that. These are people that we seen in our house once a week. You know what I'm saying? I really was into that story. About what was going on with Greg. You know, I just feel like, Candy's viewers, these 10 million viewers, even if she just got 500,000 of these viewers to watch, you see what I'm saying? You ain't even got 500,000 of your viewers to
Mm.
watch the show. You
Mm.
know what I'm saying? So,
True
look,
that.
I got to just only assume that these viewers are fake. You know what I'm saying? Because you got 10 million viewers, it's not equaling out. We can't even get 300,000 of your viewers to watch because the numbers would be more than what they are. You know what I'm saying? We got to assume at least the other ladies are bringing in 50,000, 100,000 people watching the show. You know what I'm saying? So why can't even bring in 300,000 viewers? You see what I'm saying? Look,
Yeah.
next season, if Kandi is there, what's gonna make Kandi leave is when they hit that pocket. You know what I'm saying? She ain't gonna be able to stay because see, Kandi is a narcissist. You know what I'm saying? Look,
Mhm.
Kandi like everything her way. If Kandi can't use you, she don't want nothing to do with you. Now, Sonya, I did see her as a flip flopper. You know what I'm saying? But she was new to the show, so she's just trying to see what's going on. Now I think she's waking up. She see what they're doing to Marlo. Next season it might be her. That's what she thinking. You see what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
I understand. What she's going through, and look, we gotta face it. You gotta choose a side, honey. If you want to be on the show and you got to choose a side. And a lot of people think it's Kandi is the side to be on, but her reign is going to be over. You know what I'm saying? It's a sinking ship. But I just can't get over this Phaedra mess and Kandi. That was just something. If they were so tight and so friends or whatever, I just believe Kandi stabbed her in her back. You know what I'm saying? That man stuff was in that garage. I don't care. She could have snuck and told that girl. You ain't have to tell Todd. You know what I'm saying? That you was telling her. So you had conversations about your friend, how she was saying, oh, they talk. I mean, Apollo came over, child. They talked a little bit. I ain't even stay around. Girl, you lied. Y'all had coffee, cakes, and all that. You were sitting with this big old ugly hair that you done had since the 1900s on this thing.
What's big ugly hair? Wait a minute.
Girl, I hate that lady hair, and her head is too big for her body. Anyway.
Ooh,
She just looked funny to me. Kandi just looked funny to me. I ain't talking about nobody looks, but she
beautiful.
just looked funny. No, she's not. Don't lie. That lady is not beautiful. Me and Kandi is the same age, honey. Okay. So anyway, look, Kandi has slept with Jermaine Dupri, the daddy.
What?
Kandi done had everybody in the music industry. We all knew Kandi was popping it back in the day. We know that.
Allegedly.
No, it ain't allegedly, honey. We know. Them people ain't lying on Kandi. Too many people done said this. They know her. She is well known. This lady, whole brand is about sex, honey. She was doing the thing back in the day. We know that. She had Block. Block was married. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no common law. Even if it was common law, you knew he was with somebody because you said it. She said it.
Ooh.
It's just a mess. The show is going down. I hate to say it, it's going down. And I like when you had said when Kim left, she took her rednecks with her. And she did. They left. They left with her. Now, what they trying to do now is get Kim back on the show, hopefully to pull more white people in so people will watch. You know what I'm saying? Look,
Yeah, because remember back when Nene and everybody was on it, everybody was watching.
look,
Anderson Cooper was watching.
it'll never
Fans
that
all
show.
over the place. Yeah.
They
Yeah.
they cannot erase Nene. Nene was the face of Bravo. Nene put Bravo on the map. Nene put What's Happening Live on the map. Nene did all that for that. Even though they going through their little thing, that lady still owed her grace. You know what I'm saying? That lady made y'all millions of dollars sitting over there. So I mean, look. I don't know what went on behind the scenes, and I do know why she feel the way that she feel because I seen it on the show. You know what I'm saying? Everything that lady said, we seen on that show. We seen Kim. How didn't racism exist? The internet. It's always been there since we came over here. So how can you say it didn't exist? You act like you don't know that. You go to school. Did she make it past the 12th grade? I don't know. Like Nene say she was in a trailer park somewhere. So we don't know if she made it past the 12th grade. But everybody know that. You see it every day. It's just crazy. People just want to act like they can erase history. We can't erase history no long like nobody else can. It's there. That lady did that. That lady made that show. Her and a couple of the first women that look, Nene. Look, we can't take it away from Kim. Kim was entertaining the first 2 or 3 seasons. You know what I'm saying? She was. But then Kim stopped working. You know what I'm saying? Look, Kim was the token white girl that they put on the show. You know what I'm saying?
And was.
That's what they done. Andy is gonna take care of Kim. Period. Just like Nene said, Andy is gonna take care of
Buying
Kim.
her wigs, he bringing her up every show. We see it.
Look, Portia. Look, like you say, Portia just falling in line. Because Portia want her payday. You know what I'm saying? Portia brought a lot to the show too. She brought youth to the show. You know what I'm saying? Portia is a pretty girl. I'm pretty sure Portia got a whole lot of following. You know what I'm saying? A lot of men will follow Portia and they'll just watch the show just to see Portia. So let's give her props. It's just crazy. I just pray that these people are found in this submarine because that is it ain't that many people, but it's still 5-6 people that didn't have to leave that way. I can't imagine being trapped up underwater and just knowing at any time my oxygen can give out. You know what I'm saying? That's like somebody putting a pillow over your face, smothering you. You know what I'm saying? Like it's horrible. We just keep those people in our prayer because it could be one of us. Like you say, we don't know what's gonna happen. I can sit
Mhm.
right here and something can happen to me. You ain't got to go outside for something to happen to you. You know, them people
Right.
just trying to live their best life with their millions of dollars. Don't hate on them. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? You know, that's what I would do. You know, I'm not saying I would do that. You know, I'm not going in that submarine miles up under the
We
water.
take
You know,
risks. We take risks every day. You know what I mean?
but that's
So
a risk that I wouldn't take. I'm not
okay.
skydiving. Would you skydive? Would you jump out of a plane with a parachute?
No, but
Right.
I've been parasailing. It's kind of the same, maybe.
Okay. Would you bungee jump?
No.
Right. You
I
know what I'm
mean,
saying?
back in the day, I might have. You know what I'm saying?
Girl.
I wouldn't now because I'm too scary. But let's
Right.
not act like we don't.
No, that's what
Some
I was saying. That's
really
them people
fear
money.
that
If they
type.
how they want to spend their money, let them spend their money. They were probably trying to do things. You know, well, you know, they got the money. They had time to do it. Just like the man went up to space. You know, I don't know. I might do that. I mean, I done flew in a plane, so I mean, I don't know. You know, I might do that. You know, I can't
When I went
afford it in this
parasailing,
life.
I didn't listen. I thought the rope was gonna break. I didn't know what was gonna happen. So
What bungee jumping? Yeah, me too.
no,
That's what I be.
when I went parasailing, it was scary. So yeah, I mean we've
Well,
done
that's a
things.
little different. You know, you still got on a life jacket and all that stuff, but you still got to worry about the sharks and all this stuff. You just floating around in the water once it, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. That's all.
They said that they feel like the submarine might have got ate by the sharks or something.
Well, I mean, ain't don't it supposed to be 21 feet long? So
I mean,
I
but
don't know.
it's some big animals under there.
Well, not sharks.
Anyway,
It'll probably been a whale, not a shark.
mhm,
But
mhm.
anyway, but I
So
don't know. That's all I got. You know,
well,
I
I
just
appreciate
oh
you answering.
one more thing, one more thing.
Okay, uh-huh.
Marlo. I never really liked Marlo, you know,
No.
but I just feel like she said to herself, you know, I done got my peach now, now I can say what I want to say. You know what I'm saying? This is probably things Marlo been wanted to say. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? That lady, Candy has been on that show all these years and she hasn't brought nothing. You know what I'm saying? Nothing. I don't even see how she made it past season 4. She came in 2. She should have been gone on 4. We were reintroduced to Candy in season 2. So
Okay.
then, you know, because we had all forgot who she was. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, so she was reintroduced to us. She showed us what she needed to show us in those 2 seasons, and she should have been gone.
Okay.
Now
Well, thank
we
you,
can,
Quincy.
okay.
We
All
gave us
right. Okay.
life. No, go ahead. You got one more thing to say. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
one more thing. One more thing. Okay. We all know when Nene was on the show, everybody who came on that show came for Nene. Everybody felt like they had to come for the queen to make a place for themselves. You know what
Mhm.
I'm saying? You can't come for Candy because it ain't nothing to come for. You don't know nothing about Candy. None of them women know nothing about Candy, really. You know what I'm saying? They don't
We know
know
about her
nothing.
sex life. We know about the people she
But
slept with. We
But
know
that ain't
about.
nothing. We know Candy for doing that back in the day. So that ain't,
Mhm.
you know, just like Marlo cut them women. We knew that from Marlo back in the day. And they want to
Mhm.
throw that up about Marlo. We all knew that. We was past that. We didn't care about that. That was entertainment for the show, honey. You know what I'm saying? You know that they even allowed to be on the show. I was like,
Mhm.
go ahead on, Bravo. You know what I'm saying? Because you know the networks and stuff don't play that. You know what I'm saying? Because that could have bought bad publicity to their network. But they did it because we like this kind of stuff. We here for it. We here for the drama. You know, and they're not bringing any drama. That's not drama. You know that they're bringing. They not bringing nothing. The only person I think deserve they check is Marlo. Like honestly,
Mhm.
this
Okay.
season. I'm not entertained by nothing else that's going on. The only thing I'm entertained about is when they put Candy on the hot seat. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying?
Me too.
When they call Candy out, she the big bad wolf now. She want to fight everybody, but she ain't running up in the right people face. You know what I'm saying? She running up in nobody's face, and no, they ain't got to prove nothing because they ain't even on the show. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
They friends. They ain't even. Is she even a friend for the show, Courtney? Is she a friend of the show?
I think she is. I think she is. Her and Manetta are both friends.
Oh, okay. That's all I got to say. Oh yeah, and Sheree do look different, but she still look good though. You know what I'm saying? She look good, but it do kind of give me like cheap plastic surgery. You know what I'm saying? But hey, she look. Chateau Sheree took 10 years to put up money. That lady ain't got no money. You know what I'm saying? She's struggling to pay that light bill in that big old house.
Okay, all right.
All
Thank you,
right,
Quincy.
all right. Good
Appreciate
night, y'all.
it. All
Love you
right, good
guys.
night. Love you too. Y'all, be more patient. Oh my God. Stop it. Hey, LaToya, how you doing?
Hey, Michelle. I like Quincy.
I do too. Quincy was giving it.
Yes, he was. Um,
Uh-huh.
the only thing I have to say about the submarine situation is, of course, I'm praying for them to get home to their families and all of that. And
Mhm.
it is kind of one of those things that when you got all that money in the world, you run out of doing average stuff, and people are thrill seekers. You know what I'm saying? So that was on their bucket list. But what I will say, with all those billions of dollars, people are taking money, time away for their families as well to go put in the effort, work hours, and all of that. So hopefully they'll be able to kind of reimburse those companies or something of that sort, because people were talking about they could give that money to charity, so just pay them people back that had to pay the overtime or whatever, that sort of thing, but we want every family member, despite what circumstance, to come home to their loved ones.
Yeah,
So
definitely. I think the internet has really desensitized us to death and mayhem, because it's like now we see it all on Instagram, and we just move forward. And it's
right,
just a weird place to be in. Like now we don't
yeah,
even care when people lose their lives over something like this. Come on
right,
now.
um and to the point of the Tamika, here we go again. Like, I'm so over it. And how do
Mm.
we not know that it was like that before she even said something? I think it's just everything done died down, and she just trying to put the icing on the cake
Trying
to
to bring
make it
it back up.
seem like the sister done did something, and she hadn't,
Mhm. Cause they
because
out there touring with 50, 11 people, and Tasha out there by herself making her own coins with her own solo album. And so I feel like, she ain't getting as much as she thought she was gonna get, and now she's trying to get the social media stuff back up again.
right, right. So that's all I got to say on that, because we did a lot with them, and I was tired of
Mhm.
them because it's a new
Mhm.
situation, but it's still the same dang on people. Um,
Mhm.
and so when you were talking about how these housewives interview with certain people, right? Meaning,
Mhm.
um, the bloggers or whomever, basically Carlos King at this point, because that's who was brought up. To be honest, especially when you don't have a housewife that has a name, Moneta, for herself, you know what I'm saying? I mean,
Mhm.
it's no shade, but she doesn't have a name. You know what I'm saying? E is not calling her to come sit and do an interview. You know what I'm saying? These other, The View, they're not calling her to come do an interview. So maybe Bravo is allowing these interviews and so forth, because a lot of these people are not, they're not getting called and booked to do stuff, outside of just that show. So to kind of put their name out there, and why not? Carlos King has a name. He's, people tap in, whatever, from any demographic, you know what I'm saying? So if that's exposure and it's highlighting their show, you got to kind of do what you're going to do on it.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't care. Uh, and what else did we talk about? Was
Nene and
there-
Yoni.
Oh, I said this when she was caught asleep with the little young tender that took the shady picture and tried to post it because he was in his feelings. That
Uh-huh.
let that woman live her best life. And so if she want to dibble back, if she want to, whatever she want to
If
do,
she wanna
today
sleep
I'm
with
mad.
with 30-year-old men or whatever, that's her business.
That's her business. You know what I'm saying? And if today she want to call him whatever, and I'm in my soft era, and tonight I may let him put it down hard on me. She grown. Let her do whatever she gonna do. I don't know why people so invested into that part of her life. Be trying to let on getting her back on Bravo, E, Peacock, whatever. She needs to be on somebody's screen though. Except for Peter's Instagram got the flash all in her face. You can't see. Like, let her live.
Peter just crazy and petty. I love him to death. He's
And
just
I
a mess.
agree. It wasn't, if she didn't want him to post that, he wouldn't have, because they do have their relationship. You know what I'm saying? He wouldn't have just did that and then
And
posted
pay
for social
attention,
media.
Peter is letting his success make the noise. So all y'all talk about Peter ain't paying this person, Peter ain't paying that person. Peter is showing y'all that bar one is still banging. So I love
That
it.
part. And whoever the general manager is done been replaced. You know what I'm saying? He's still, everybody, evidently everybody ain't mad, because there's a cook, there's a waitress, there's still people bringing the shipments of liquor in there and, you know, whatever. So he doing something right. So anyway, that's all I had to say though.
Well, thank you, LaToya.
All right, Michelle. Good night.
All right, good night. Hold on, y'all. Oh, who's that? Hello. Not Tamika Scott. Y'all play too much. Who is this? Are you gonna unmute your mic? All right, I guess Tamika Scott ain't in the building. Hold on, let me go to the next person. Hey, Sylvia. Hello.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. This is my first time on here, kind of a little scared, but I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go on. I'm gonna bust it
Don't
out.
be scared.
Yeah. I'm from Boulder City, Louisiana, but I'm gonna talk about Kandi because she really gets on my nerves. Um, I'm gonna talk about her. I think that she what she did, she got Didi off of there, she got Portia off of there, she got Phaedra off of there. I think she put them off of there because she wanted to shine. You know what I'm saying? And I felt like she wanted to shine, so she had to do what she had to do to get them three off of there. And also, I feel like, did you see her speak on it?
I did saw some of it. I didn't watch the whole thing, but I did see what she was calling for. What's her name to be fired because she said she was boring too, or something.
No, this is what I hear was to saying something about that Marlo is not Sheree's friend.
Oh no, I didn't see that.
Yeah, she put a backlash on there where Marlo was talking about Sheree. I said, why she want, and then she was talking about, I said, why she want to talk about, put a backlash on there? She not Kendra, the girl Kendra, what her name? What that
Kenya.
woman?
She
Yeah.
not Kenya friend.
No, she's not Kendra friend. So back in the day, you were talking about Kendra, but I feel like whoever she want to get everybody on her side, to put Marlo off of that. If I feel like, but Marlo making the show. If Marlo want, nobody got no storyline. Or Cannon don't have no storyline. Drew don't have no storyline. None of them have no storyline. But Marlo, if they put Marlo out, it ain't gonna be no show. That's what I feel about it. How about you?
I agree. Marlo is the only thing that kept people watching so far. Like, I mean, if it wasn't no drama with Marlo, who would be watching? But even now, like the ratings is dropping because nobody else is even engaging, and it seems like we see all of them, banding together to silence Marlo, and nobody we don't like it.
Yeah, and then guess what? I thought Candy daddy was a pastor, and she sent him the cussing, calling women's out their name, and then now she don't speak on it, cussing too. So I guess I'm back against the wall. So she got the cuss now. But she was cussing. She called, she said call Marlo a B, and now she don't speak on it. She cussing again. So I guess I think she know her time is up.
But some people don't know how to use their words, and they have to use curse words. So
I feel like her time is up because she is mad. She is upset at Marlo because she know Marlo is calling her out, and all of them scared to call her out. So I think she know that. No, I think she know people tired of it.
Definitely.
And for the people in the submarine, I just pray that God will blow on them some air for them to know that God will bring them out. And for Nene, I'm glad she's doing her thing, and long as she's happy, I'm happy, and that's it.
Well, I appreciate you. Don't be scared to call. I love me some first time callers, Sylvia. Call back again.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Thanks for calling.
All right.
Bye. Hold on. Tamika Scott, are you still muted? Everybody muted. Tamika Scott and SK. SK, you on the line?
Oh, hey everybody.
Hey, SK.
I just wanted to say I don't want to see Nene on anybody else's screen but her own. I think she should take that money that she gets from this Bravo settlement, start a little production company, go over to Roku, start her Nene network. Let the first show be centered around her, what's going on after Gregg. Maybe the second show could be centered around her ladies of success to give us like the socialite feel. By then she'll be done made some money. Because like Bravo has the money and the platform, but they don't have the gifts and the talents of a Nene. So she can build her own and let Kandi watch from the sidelines.
Mhm. I think so. We need a Nene network, the Nene News Network, honey.
Yes.
The 3N network.
I think it's very disrespectful of Carlos, especially with most of his audience being highly melanated people, to be promoting people like Kim.
He's
Wherever,
promoting him over there?
yeah, he said she would like be a great addition, come back to the show with everything that's going on and stuff like that. He's also
I
advocating for
didn't know that.
Evelyn Lozado to come back, and he said Claudia Jordan would be good. And my whole thing is, why would you play in the face of the people that support you the most?
Not
Like,
the colorist and the racist and the oh my God. For real?
and the truth be told, if it was really for our community like that, I'm starting to wonder, like if I still should support him, because with the Love and Marriage Huntsville show, like if he cared for them people, all that carrying on between Melody and Martell, and the devastation it's causing to their children, like why would you keep promoting that storyline? Like they have so much other stuff going on. So to me, it seems like he's trying to sabotage all the other shows by promoting these people coming back, because he know daggone well we're gonna walk away from those shows while he's building franchises, but he's tearing down the community at the same time. So it's like we want to see you win, but at what cost? So
Right.
that's about it.
Interesting. Oh wow. I guess I'm gonna have to go over there and look, honey. I gotta go over there and lurk. It be the yes and the all of that to me. I just can't take it. After so long and sit there for any length of time, unless y'all tell me where to go look for it. But yeah, that's weird. I want. All right. Thanks for letting me know.
All right, everybody, y'all have a good night.
All right. You too. Thanks for calling, SK. I'm gonna try one more time. Tamika Scott. Hello.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Oh, yeah.
What's up? What's going on?
I thought this was Tamika Scott.
You said what, Michelle?
I thought this was Tamika Scott. Why you got LaTocha picture up here?
I put Tamika Scott picture up there. I don't know. That's the internet. I don't know what's going on.
Oh,
But
okay.
I love you in red though. But
Thank you.
your first three callers had me dying laughing. Um, first with Mickey and I was saying Quincy and the other dude. But first I want to start with Nene. The dude said he would see her on. Oh, I can see her doing more than that. I can see, like for me, I think Nene would be good on Zeus, the Zeus network, because they all they do is fight over there. And she seemed like she could fight, and then she spit, and so she spit a lot. So, um,
Nene is
I
too
could,
old for the Zeus
I
Network.
could, yeah, but the way she act like she's their age. So I could see her over there
Why you
fighting.
always trying to drag Nene?
No, that's where I could see her at on the Zeus network. I'm not trying to drag her. I think that's doing better than what she's doing now. I think I could see her on the Zeus network fighting and carrying on with Blueface baby mama. I could see her doing that, spitting on the girl. I could see her doing that. You can't see her doing that. I can. And if not, I could see her at Lowe's or Home Depot. That's more like it. I mean, that's just my personal opinion. And I also want to talk about um, RHOA. It seemed like everybody keeps saying Kandi, Kandi, Kandi. Marlo bringing it, Marlo this, Marlo that. I mean, is that like a good storyline? Talking about like somebody nephew passing away. That's what y'all want to hear. That's Marlo bringing it.
How do you feel about the show, Dre? Have you been watching the
I
show?
think the show. I think I need to see more of the show. I don't think that's like. good to see. Like somebody
So
that's the
we're
whole.
on 6 episodes. How do you feel about the show?
I think the show is going downhill, but it's funny how your callers keep saying, "Yeah, Marlo bringing it." All she doing is saying something like her nephew passed
So what
away
is
and
Kandi
Kenny
and Kenya doing? You
bringing
said,
Kenny to argue with somebody. That's not bringing it. I'm sorry, that's not it. Nobody there have a storyline. Not one person.
oh,
Kenya have a made up storyline with that she want to have a baby by her baby daddy, and then like, but you have a boyfriend. So how do your boyfriend feel that you want to have a baby by your baby daddy? Like allegedly you have a boyfriend. Like it's all made up. I don't. Yeah, it's not a good storyline to me. That's
okay.
just my personal opinion. And but y'all keep making it like Candy, 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 Candy. Y'all not talking about nobody else but Candy. Like Candy is the only one on the show.
We talk
And
about
then
everybody.
y'all,
We talk about Sonya. We talk about Manetta. We
but
talk about
it's
Marlo. We talk about
every
Kenya.
episode. That's all you talk about is Candy. Like, oh, she got 10 million followers. Everyone knows that Candy
Well,
got her followers.
I use that as an example because when she was on that show with Escape, they said that her and Tiny's social media following put butts in seats and sold tickets. So I often ask, where are those 10 million followers when it comes to the Real Housewives of Atlanta? Is
Well,
she not
you're right,
on
right.
that show as well? Does she not use her social media platform, i.e., YouTube, to talk about the show every Sunday? Why isn't she encouraging her 10 million followers to watch the show? That's
Well,
all
you
I
could
ask.
you could see like some of her videos. They say like 1,000 and something views. So 1,000 and something views do not add up to 10 million followers. So you know she don't have 10 million followers. She don't even have a personality to have 10 million followers.
Her YouTube videos make more than 1,000 views.
Her IG videos, you see 1,000 views on her IG videos. It's not
Oh,
adding up to them 10 million followers.
okay.
And about this, this is the submarine. My third eye is telling me, um, nobody is really in a submarine. Maybe I don't really believe them people went out into the ocean and
Where they
did
go?
that. I believe they're at home. Maybe they having like money issues and something and changing their life. I don't believe them people went
All
into
them
the ocean.
people?
It wasn't all. Wasn't it like 5 people or something like that?
Yeah, but all of them had money issues. They all had issues. They all what? Fake their
It
death
had
or
to
something?
be something. Just like it got to be something. I don't believe they went out into the ocean. I don't know. Maybe they did. I just don't believe it. I don't believe everything I see on the internet.
Oh.
Maybe they did. I don't know. But yeah, that was pretty much it. What else did you talk about?
The ratings. I talked about Candy. I talked about
Yeah, but
Tamika.
yeah, it's not no show. Like,
What about Tamika? You got her picture up there. You didn't talk about that.
yeah, it's just I don't think they got no money though. You think they got money because she said I remember she said when LaTocha got smart with Candy, she said, that's all right, that's why you gonna stay broke and you gonna be back living with mama. Like, stay broke. Like y'all didn't invest no money. It's nothing like that. That don't seem weird to you?
What's this got to do with her picture? Let's go there.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know
Everything.
nothing about that. I think it's like made up. I don't know. I don't know nothing about Tamika or LaTocha. I know I put
Oh,
up LaTocha picture. I mean Tamika picture and LaTocha came up. I don't know how that happened. I don't know nothing.
oh,
But
okay.
I don't know. I think, but then
That
like
is some
you see
content.
LaTocha. LaTocha was in concert over the weekend and people was just there. They wasn't clapping for her like that. Nothing. I think her career is pretty much over. But then again, I don't know. God could change things. I don't know.
All righty.
All right,
Well,
Michelle.
thank you, Dre. You was all
Oh,
calm tonight. I appreciate you for sticking to the topics.
okay, is that all the topics you talk about?
That was it.
All right. Trump 2023, 24.
No,
All
get off my line. Ree, hey Ree.
Hey, Michelle, how you doing?
Good. How you doing?
I'm good. You look very good in red, by the way.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Red is my favorite color.
Well, it suits you very well. But so let's go ahead and talk about the rating. The rating is going down because Real Housewives of Atlanta got so toxic. That's why. I know a couple of people. They're like, no, it just triggers them too much. Like how Marlo antagonizes Candy. Like this happened 3 years ago. Like you're switching the story pretty much every time. They're like, okay, so what's going on? First Candy didn't provide any comfort didn't come for her when her nephew died. Then this, then that. Pretty soon she's gonna say, well, there was a dog that was inside OLG that was eating waffle got shot. Like, I'm just waiting for her to say some crazy stuff like that. But
I
this
don't think
happened.
that's why she brought it up, though. I don't think she brought it up to antagonize her. I think she brought it up just as to like relate to the fact of there was some shooting at the OLG gang and Kandi trying to mute everybody from talking about it.
It
That's my
wasn't OLG. It happened at what is her what
yeah,
yeah.
Blake.
But the thing is this, like, she was trying to get like time with Kandi, and Kandi just shut that sucker down. And she was just like mad, and then all of a sudden all of this stuff is coming up. Like, like my mom would tell me, if somebody doesn't invite you to a party, don't ask to be invited. If somebody doesn't want to talk to you, they want to fuck with you, then don't go around and try to pester them to talk to you.
Didn't it all start with Drew? Drew brought up the shooting because she was
Yeah.
directed by whoever to bring it up, but she
Yes.
refused to say shooting, and that kind of like that was annoying. It's
And
annoying
yeah,
to me.
I understand that it's annoying. And then talking about Drew, everyone's like, well, Kenya and Drew, they're following Kandi, because they're not following Kandi. They just don't like Marlo. Like, the whole thing with Marlo and Drew. Like,
And they don't
I'm
like
sorry.
Marlo because they're following Kandi. But anyway, go ahead. I'm
No,
sorry.
let
I
me
just
say,
disagree.
let me say that Courtney, if that was my cousin, I would have whooped her ass. I'm sorry for cursing. Because let me tell you, if you looked at the scene when Marlo got up and she was like and Drew was against the wall, if when they do a free screen, Courtney was watching all of that. And they showed that. If you go back into the episode, Courtney opened the door and she was watching that whole thing between Marlo and Kandi. I mean, Marlo and Drew, and she didn't say nothing. But this is your cousin.
She's afraid of the show. It wasn't her scene to be.
I'm sorry, but if that's my cousin and I see somebody has there like that, I'd be like, yo, what's going on? I mean, that's family, whether you're married. You'll be like, excuse me, but you're not supposed to be doing that.
So you believe they really cousins?
I believe that maybe her and Ralph are kissing cousins. But I don't believe that that type of thing.
I don't believe, like, it's just all bad, child.
But I think that people, they're just like, they just tapped out, because it's like, this is old. Like, Marlo really doesn't bring anything. And she's always talking about Kandi. It's like watching freaking the Brady Bunch, where Jane is always talking about Marsha.
What is she supposed to talk about? She's a peach holder.
What about her? What
They
about
have conversations about topics that are relevant, and Kandi
what
is
about her?
refusing to
What about her therapy session? What about Late Archive, her high-end thrift store? Why is she talking about that? Why isn't she promoting that?
She did. She asked Courtney that she needs the archive.
Yeah, but that was like last season. She was all about her little high-end thrift store. This season, she just mentioned it once. Yes, I said high-end. It's only one step up from the Salvation Army, okay?
Right. Okay.
But I mean, like, she should take the opportunity to promote her business too. Like, all these people are hating. Look at Sheree. Sheree's hating on Kandi. Like, girl, you don't pay nobody.
Wait. Episode 1. Candy's coded click done one was the first person to say that Sheree's website was done and she wasn't selling no She by Sheree. So Done One is Candy's mouthpiece. Okay, Done One doesn't say anything that Kandi doesn't want him to say. So you saying that Sheree is dragging her business, but Kandi started with Sheree by dragging She by Sheree. And she
Wait a minute, but didn't Don Juan say that he even offered to help her?
Who is Don Juan to help anybody? What's he doing, selling t-shirts?
Anyways, like I said, Sheree doesn't like to pay nobody. That's why her shipment got stuck in Timbuktu, because she don't want to pay nobody. We all know she don't want to pay nobody. Okay? Like, if you want your business to be successful, you have to invest in it. You're a business owner. You know this. You pay your people, even if you don't feel like they deserve to be paid.
You're right. Okay.
Like,
well, we going over my 2-hour mark. Do you want to? Do you have anything else you'd like to add besides Jack and Marlo?
I'm sorry. And those people in the submarine, I pray for them, but man, that's crazy. It freaks me out because we know nothing about we know more about space than we know about the ocean. So I do feel bad for the family, and I I feel bad for the boy that's being dragged the stepson, because the thing is, people deal with grief in different ways. So you cannot judge him and how he deals with grief. Some people just can't sit around and just cry, and other people, that's what they don't want to be around other people. So you cannot judge somebody because you're not in that situation.
You're right. Well, I'm glad
But
you show a little bit of empathy to the people because the people online are not. Okay.
well,
Well,
that's
thank
their problem and their issue.
I
And
know,
have
right?
a nice day. Bye.
Thank you. Really appreciate it. Hey y'all. Of course you like to call Anthony. Anthony like anybody who disagree with me. And that's okay. I like people who disagree with me too, but I mean I don't agree. But there's that. But I appreciate everybody who had their own mind. I appreciate people who call in and who, talk about the topics. I appreciate everybody who called in tonight. This has been a great show. If you have not, if you didn't watch from the beginning, I talked about listen, people dragging the people who are missing in the submarine. I talked about that. I also talked about, oh wait a minute, what was this? Hold on. These what the people saying. Who want to go help look for the submarine people? We got 12 hours. Imagine paying to see the Titanic and getting the full experience. I bet any money ain't no N words on that submarine. The missing submarine trying to do a 3-point turn in the Titanic dining room. Child, y'all is a mess. Why is y'all doing this on social media? Me and my final moments when I find out I paid hundreds of thousands to get on a submarine piloted by a third party video game controller. Them N words paid $250K to get in some SHIT with no windows to see the Titanic. Natural selection selected. Yeah, I'm white, but I ain't. Let's get in the submarine and go look at the Titanic, white. The people on that missing Titanic submarine when they wake up tomorrow. Child, it's just so much going on. But anyway, that's all the people is doing online. Biggie is up. Time for me to go walk my dog. You ready to go outside? Yeah, he ready to go outside. Listen. Rewind. We talked about the ratings. The ratings were 794 this week. A huge drop from last week, over 127K. Who is this calling me? Hold on my Discord. Hello. Hello. Okay, don't call back. Hello. Hold on. My Discord. Y'all know my Patreon people be calling all the time. Hold on. I probably can't hear him no way. Anyway, my Patreon people be calling me on Discord. Stop doing it. Stop doing that. It's not a booty call. That is Patreon. Okay. We also talked about the ratings. Because normally they call me to remind me to talk about something. We talked about Nene and Yoni being spotted at bar 1. We talked about Tamika asking for help. Tamika Scott asking for help because her picture has been replaced by her sister's. And what else we talked about? We talked about a whole bunch of stuff. So rewind, watch the replay. I will try to insert the timestamps after it. And yeah, like and share. And if you are watching the replay, leave your comments down below. I appreciate everyone who contributed to the stream tonight. Thank you so much. And I will see you guys in the next video. Good night. Why are you looking at me like that, y'all? Let's go outside. Come on.
This is Tyler Perry, and if you want the truth, a lot of blogs don't tell the truth. Straight from Nene.com. That's what you check out.
And you love us, don't you?
Thank